drives it into right center field. Hit a ton. This baby is way back. On a here.
What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Humm Baby Baseball channel. And this is Eric, and today we have begun the playoffs, and after one single game in the 2021 playoffs, my bracket is destroyed. The Yankees lose in Boston, and I almost said Max Scherzer. Garrett Cole is not as effective as you would think he would be, and the Boston Red Sox score quick. They pile on a few more, get some insurance runs, this final score today is 2-6. 6-2, your final score. Boston Red Sox win it. Stanton, he almost went deep 3 times. He only turns out he only went deep once. Put 2 off the wall. This was a wild game. It was not just a complete Boston blowout. The Yankees had their opportunities. They had a few chances to get back in this game, and some terrible decisions were made, including by former Giant coach Phil Nevin over at third base. So if your bracket is alive, like Tyler Burbeck's, congratulations. Morgan Farmer, congratulations. The Red Sox win today. Tyler Burbeck, William, this is not a drill. Tommy is here. Paul Hawaii, what's up? Every one skip work Friday to go to the game. You got to do it. You got to do it. James, I just hope you don't have to watch these guys again next year. Cole robbed the Yankees. We're going to jump into this, and we're going to check out some highlights right now from this game. Just wanted to wait, get a few people in the chat, and we're going to check out all the home runs in this game, all the big hits, and all the big plays, including a crazy play that I talked about involving the third base coach and a tough decision. That third base coach is basically the 10th guy out there. His decisions are just massive on whether a team is going to win or lose or get back in a game, etc. And a tough choice there. Well, it was not an easy choice, but it turned out to be the wrong choice. We're going to check all that out here in a minute. Tribe, Brendan, Michael, we are underway. The playoffs have begun, and a team is already on the plane back home. Or actually, I don't know if they're on a plane from Boston. Maybe they're taking the bus back home. Either way, they're going back to New York, grabbing their crap, and flying to their respective off-season homes because the Yankees are finished. What happened to the Yankees today? Yankees fans are pissed off today. But hey, you guys made it into the wild card. You just couldn't get the W. And what's up? I was told Brian Chua the Yankees are not that team anymore. Humm, baby, it's Kyle Duffield. And the chat is live, and we are going for this. So let's jump into this one here today. And again, final score in this one is going to be the Red Sox 6 and the Yankees 2. 6-2. That is your final score for this ball game, and it was a fun one. It was, like I said, it wasn't just a total blowout. I kept thinking the Yankees were going to get back in it until finally a point came where we realized maybe they won't. So this game got going right away in the bottom of the first inning as Xander Bogaerts came to the plate. And Paul Hawaii, $5. Go Giants. Love your song. Bye-bye, baby. Keep it the great one. Thank you so much, Paul Hawaii. I just saw Paul over in Robbie Hyde's stream. I was hanging out there. Robbie Hyde is a Red Sox fan, so I thought it'd be cool to get his thoughts, and he's doing a great show. Thank you, Paul Hawaii, for the $5 super chat. And I really do appreciate that so very much. So as people are jumping back into the chat, I thank you guys and for being here. So this game got started right off in the bottom of the first inning. Nobody on. Xander Bogaerts stepped to the plate.
2-1 pitch. Bogaerts sends a drive to center field and deep. Gardner turns around and watches it fly.
I take that back. I said nobody on. There's actually one guy on, so that made it 2-0 as Xander Bogaerts goes deep right there, and the score was quickly 2-0. But nobody was on in the bottom of the third. Got a little confused. So Xander goes deep, 2-run shot, and it was Kyle Schwarber who stepped to the plate in the bottom half of the third inning.
Oh, high and deep out to right field. Judge back and watching, and it's gone.
Garrett Cole is going well. This is a pitch you do not.
Absolute smash. There was a scare here for the Red Sox when Giancarlo Stanton came to the plate and hit what I thought was a home run early in this game, but the ball hit off the top of the wall. It turned out just to be a single, And the reason it wasn't at least a double was because he wasn't running out of home plate. He thought the ball was gone. So a really bad example there for the kids, so to speak, because you got to be running unless you are 100%. Even then, just run. You just never know. Just run. I mean, there's no reason not to. If it's gone, start jogging. That's a way I've always played. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've walked a few times for a fun game, a softball game. But I mean, in a competitive baseball game like this, especially, just run out the box. And he didn't do that, and ended up being a single, and he never did score. So a bad decision there, trying to be cool and walk out. Oh, you're so cool, and now you got a single to show for it. So I don't appreciate that. But anyway, so be it. It ended up being 3-0 Boston on that absolute smash there from Kyle Schwarber in the bottom of the third inning. But things got interesting in the sixth inning, and the Roughneck Odor was called out, but then on a strikes. But then Anthony Rizzo stepped up to the plate to get the Yankees on the board.
Grounded to first, struck out, and hit one near the pesky pole that's got a chance, and that one's gone. A home run for Anthony Rizzo.
Former Cubs heroes with big home runs tonight, both playing first base, both leading off, and it was a breaking ball this time for Rizzo. Watch him wait for it and then deliver.
What a shot there from Rizzo. And thank you so much. Nicole Magenta says, can you play Dirty Water, the Standills? I don't know that off the top of my head, but for that $5 super chat, I will definitely learn it. I'm going to write that down right now, writing it down so I don't forget. Dirty Water. Okay, I wrote that down. Nicole, I'm going to remember you next time I see you in the chat. Remind me. I'm going to work on that. So thank you so much. Calliope Connection, ESPN was reporting differently about Muncy. What's the update on Muncy? I was under the understanding that he would not play in the wild card game. But he may be available after that if the Dodgers win. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate it so much. So you had the home run. This is an important part of the game right here because the Yankees decided, hey, we're going to get back in this game, and this is when they started to mount a rally. Aaron Judge singled, and then there was a mound visit, and Giancarlo Stanton stepped up to the plate after a pitching change as Stanton had a chance to put the Yankees right back in this game. And he absolutely crushed the ball, and it looked like this was going to be a turning point in the game. But then a tough decision, a bad decision by the third base coach led to this.
Slider, his favorite weapon. Stanton hits one to the monster again, and that one's off the top of the wall. Judge streaking around third. The throw to the plate is in time to get him. Perfect execution by the Red Sox.
I cannot believe that Phil Nevin sent Aaron Judge. I'm surprised of the magnitude of that mistake.
So crazy decision there to send him. What is going on here? Let me check the chat here. Said he could be back in October. I think they said UCL not torn. So that's good for Max Muncy. His UCL is not torn. Of course, Max Muncy is a giant killer. So if the Dodgers win this game and we see Max Muncy in the NLDS, that's going to be very scary. I'm hoping the best for him, though, that he recovers. But at the same time, he is a absolute beast, especially against the Giants. Oscar Guerra, they need to add more games to a wild card. One game's not enough. Who are you telling? I've been saying that for years. Hey, Eric and all my fellow Giants fans, what's going on? Red Sox win this one. What's up, Paul Hawaii? All the regulars are here. I appreciate that. Hopefully some Red Sox fans stop by, and you guys are awesome. So anyway, Anthony Rizzo homers, and then you got the Judge single. Then Giancarlo Stanton hits a line drive off the wall, but then Judge thrown out at home plate. And just a crazy situation there. And so the Red Sox held that lead. And then in the bottom of the sixth inning, it was Alex Verdugo stepping up to the plate with an opportunity to add on to that lead.
In the final moments of the regular season. That's into the corner and potentially trouble. It is a fair ball. Bogarts was waved. Now he was stopped. We're going to have a play at the plate. It's too late.
So the former Dodgers prospect, if you guys remember, he was traded in the Mookie Betts deal. That's why he's there. So Alex Verdugo comes up big, and that wasn't the last time he was going to come up big. Verdugo did it again a little bit later in the game.
Balance right here. One big blow.
Into the gap in left center field. Schwarber scores easily. Kike right behind him. Throw into second where Verdugo is out, but not before the damage is done.
What a game, and that was it. Other than a one more home run in the top of the ninth, Stanton finally got one over the fence, but it was too little too late, and the Boston Red Sox win it 6-2. So there you have it. Thank you everyone for jumping in. We have Babe Rocks, we have Sandbag, Stanton robbed twice, Zendava, Paul Hawaii, and Brendan Michael. The Yankees had great luck with pesky Poe, but in the end the monster ended their chances. Hey, Eric and my fellow Giants fans, what is up, everyone? And I thank you guys for being here. So there you have it. 6-2 is the final. The playoffs are on like Donkey Kong, and the Yankees are going home. I'm a little surprised, but I said, of course, one game, anything can happen. Now, these two teams were tied in the season, so it doesn't really matter who wins or loses. It's still fair, so to speak. The whole concept of this wildcard game is not fair, but in this particular case, it was fair because they had equal records. So Boston has earned their trip to the ALDS. They deserve it. Do the Cardinals deserve to go to the NLDS for one win? Not really, my opinion, but because those are the rules, I guess they do, because that's the rules. So the Dodgers better show up tomorrow. That's going to be an interesting game. You gotta have your eyes glued, even if you're not a Dodgers or Cardinals fan, because we're talking about Max Scherzer against Adam Wainwright, and that is going to be a heck of a matchup. And two of the hottest teams in baseball, maybe the hottest teams if you don't count the Giants, because they are hot too. Those are probably the three hottest teams. I'm not sure. I could be forgetting someone, but yeah, Giants definitely in the National League for sure. Giants, Cardinals, and Dodgers have been the three hottest teams down the stretch. Zendava says, I admit I picked the Yankees. I did too. And I was completely wrong. Aloha, everybody. Thank you so much. Babe Rocks. Aloha. But yeah, Zendava, Kalioki Connection, Babe Rocks, Tyler Burbeck, Robert said Muncy out of NLCS World Series. That's his timetable return. I also heard a little bit about Belt. The only thing I'm hearing right now is that NLCS would be a dream scenario to have him back. Dream scenario. In other words, unlikely he'll even be back then. In my opinion, if we see Belt again, it'll be in the World Series, maybe even as a DH, because I'm going to assume that it's going to be easier for him to come back to hit as opposed to playing first base, which sucks because he's so good at first base. But hey, who knows? Maybe we can get him back defensively as well for the World Series. Robbie Hyde picked the Giants to go to the World Series against who? The Rays, the Tampa Bay Rays. Wouldn't that be something for the Giants to be in the World Series against the Rays playing at the Trop? That would be interesting. But William Henry, I'm glad I voted for the Red Sox to win the wild card game in the bracket challenge. Good job, anyone who did vote for the Red Sox to win. You got it right. I had put my money on Cole, and he didn't pitch that well. He wasn't terrible, but he just, if you look at that pitch against Schwarber, that was a hard fastball up in the zone. It didn't look like something easy to hit. I mean, how did he hit that ball? You can see this is just some, look at that. Look at where that ball is. Up in the zone. And look at what point Schwarber starts his swing. What kind of bat speed he has to see that ball and make that kind of contact. I mean, that is a hitter right there. Schwarber is a beast. That's a high, hard fastball with movement. It's got some cheese on it. It's up in the zone. And he hits it, and he knows it.
High and deep out to right field.
What a bomb right there. That's just impressive. The Bogarts hit.
2-1 pitch.
That was just right down the middle. That was just a mistake. But I thought the Schwarber home run was really impressive. It didn't look like an easy home run to hit. Mr. Clutch, I watched the game as a neutral fan. Congrats to the Sox. How did we get the short straw with Angel Hernandez doing our series? Oh, my God. Is Angel Hernandez doing the playoffs? I know Joe West is going to be behind the dish tomorrow. That's going to be crazy. I haven't heard about Angel Hernandez. Third base coach should not have sent Judge. That was the momentum shift of the game. Oh, no doubt. Bad decision there. How many outs were there at that time? I believe. Let's take a look. So here was the situation. and there's only one out. If there's 2 outs, it's a little more understandable. You got to get that run home. With 1 out, there's no way you send him.
His favorite.
Okay, so here it is. There's the drive. Off the wall. And he just sends him. I mean, it's not even close. Boom, not even close. Yeah, not a good decision right there. Yeah, just a bad decision. Bad decision. It happens. You know, it's not an easy position being a third base coach. What's up, Halo? It was a good game at NLB Baseball. I hope my Dodgers prove all these trolls wrong, beat the Cardinals in the wild card. Then if they win, on to not getting swept by the Giants. William Henry, thank you so much. You know, I picked your Dodgers to win. It's a legit pick either way. Obviously, Cardinals fans are confident. They've been seeing this hot team. I picked the Cardinals to win the second wild card. Everyone called me a moron, but I saw this Cardinals team getting hot, and it happened. Eric, did you make bracket challenge on your website? I did do the bracket challenge. It's on the YouTube channel. It is on the website. The video is on the website and on my YouTube channel. So I do have did do the bracket challenge. I already have I've already lost the bracket challenge. Already lost pretty much. Somebody's going to get them all right. There will be plenty of people. This is not like the March Madness where there's 5 million teams. There's going to be a few people who actually get it all right. It's not going to be very many people, but I think there'll be some people to get it completely right. It won't be me. I've already lost. And, you know, I don't feel bad about it. 1 game wild card is really hard to pick. I even said that. I'm like, who knows? 1 game? The Red Sox did it, though. They did it pretty convincingly. They proved to be the better team today. Are they the better team, period? I wouldn't say that. I think it takes more than 1 game to prove that, but these are the rules. Make an out at home with the cleanup hitter, next bonehead move. Good baseball near future. By the way, I wanted to pick my player of the game today. Put your player of the game in the chat for this one. I thought we'd get the box score here, but it's not showing it. But my player of the game for this ball game, see if I can bring it up, is going to definitely be the former Dodger, Alex Verdugo. Alex Verdugo had a great game today. He didn't even hit a home run, but he had 2 big hits. And I'm going to take Verdugo as my guy. Put your guy in the chat and let me know what you think. John Miller, the bracket challenge, had a lot of tiebreakers. Yeah, you need to have a lot of tiebreakers. When the Giants come to town, it is bye-bye, baby, Tyler Burbank. That's for sure. Where you get that awesome Giants, sure, this was a gift from my brother. You probably find some on eBay or something. But yeah, the cool Hawaiian shirt. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. I wore my Yankees hat to try to support the Yankees. I think I just jinxed them, though, instead. So, yeah, it is what it is. Player of the game is Logan Webb. Logan Webb is the player of the game, even when it's not the Giants. Eric, you're streaming. I thought we are Giants fans, Steven Ortega. Oh, God, I'm streaming. If I stream a non-Giants game, it means I'm not a Giants fan. Come on, Steven. I'm just covering the playoffs. I'm covering the playoffs. Today, there is no Giants game. So I did a pregame, did a postgame, did a series, I did a wild card preview. I just dropped my wild card preview on the National League game. So if you don't mind to check that out. But thank you for being here, Steven. You the man. Thank you, Paul, John Miller, and everyone else. Please check out my video I just dropped on the National League wild card preview. I want to send a big thank you to Paul Hawaii for the super chat and Nicole Magenta for the super chat. Dirty Water. I will definitely work on that. I wish I could have just picked the guitar and do it, but I've never played that song, so I would have just sounded terrible. So this is awesome. The playoffs are underway. I didn't really care who win this game. I guess I was rooting for the Yankees, but it didn't matter. So it is the Red Sox tomorrow. Who am I rooting for? Oh my God, I can't root for the Dodgers. I got to root for the Cardinals. I will root for the Cardinals. Because I don't make the rules. I don't think it's right, but I don't make the rules. Manfred makes the stupid rules. I'll be rooting for the Cardinals tomorrow, but I picked the Dodgers. We'll see what happens. Either way, I really don't care because a Dodgers-Giants matchup would be epic, and a Giants-Cardinals matchup, that's classic right there. That's the classic matchup for the playoffs, and we've had success against the Cardinals. So either way, I say bring them on. It's going to be at Oracle Park anyway, so let's do it. I'll be rooting for St. Louis. But hey, either way, I think it's wrong. But hey, maybe if the Cardinals win, the Dodgers fans will be so pissed off and make so much noise that Manfred will be forced to change that bull crap rule and get rid of it, or they'll probably just revamp the playoffs, and I'll probably not like it, but it'll probably be better than this. So we'll see. Everyone is talking about the Cardinals being hot, but no one's talking about the fact that the Dodgers won 7 straight with over 45 runs in 5 games. Oh, I talked about it in my video, William. Watch my video. Watch my preview. I said these Dodgers have been just pounding everybody, pounding the Brewers, and winning by 7, 8, 9, 10 runs. I definitely talked about that. William Uber-Alez, Andy Cruz, I'll root for the Cardinals tomorrow. FU Dodgers. I'm rooting for the Giants. Zendava, oh, I'm rooting for the Giants all day. I don't care who wins tomorrow, but I guess I care a little bit, but not that much either way, because the Dodgers, Giants, I mean, that is just a match made in heaven. We have to appreciate a Giants-Dodgers playoff series. It's playoff atmosphere in the regular season. Just imagine what it'd be like in the playoffs. So the Red Sox win this one. The Red Sox have won the game, and so I know they like to play this song in Boston a lot. So we will congratulate the Red Sox, and they earned the victory. Congratulations to the Boston Red Sox. And we will see them in the World Series, maybe. That would be nuts. Nothing wrong with that, Eric. You're a Giants fan. It's understandable. If it were between the Giants versus Astros, I would swallow that hard pill and go for the Giants. William Henry. Oh, wow. I appreciate that, William Henry. That's a hard pill to swallow. But, you know, you want to enjoy the game. To sit here and root for L.A. just because I hate the stupid rules, I don't know. I don't know. You know, I don't make the dumb rules. I don't make the rules. I just play by the rules. If the Giants were the second wild card, obviously I'd be rooting for the Giants. If the Giants were the second wild card with 90 wins playing a team with 106 wins, I'd be rooting for the Giants like crazy, but I would still think it's BS that it's not right, but I don't make the rules. So, hey, yes, Justin Lamas, you got it. You got it. You got it. Thank you guys again. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe. Congratulations to the Boston Red Sox. Where it began, I can't begin to know him. Then I know it's growing strong. Was it in spring? Spring became a summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands touching hand, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Good times never seem so good. I'd be inclined to believe they never would, but now look at the night and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only 2. When I hurt runs off my shoulder. How can I hurt when I'm holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I'd be inclined to believe they never would. Sweet Caroline. So congrats to the Boston Red Sox. Thank you so much, Paul Hawaii, Roland, Cosmic Jerry, Edgard, Chris Ellinger, so good, so good. William Henry, the Red Sox win it. Nice vibe. The killer awoke before dawn. Reaching out. Thank you again. I really appreciate everybody being here. Have a great day. Evaldi turns on another switch. Oh, how did I not mention Evaldi this whole time? He was awesome as the starter. The good stuff was there, and he pretty much shut down the Yankees other than that little Rizzo bomb. So a great start there. And thank you so much. Oh, John Miller is here. John Miller's a musician as well, has helped me out with some of the chords. So I appreciate you, John Miller. He also helped me with the Humm Baby. Found some really nice chords. I don't know if you've heard it, John Miller, but I'm going to play it so you can hear it, because John Miller showed me some nice chords for Bye Bye Baby. So we're going to talk to you guys next time. Thank you for being here. Get ready. I may go live tomorrow for pre and or post for the National League Wild Card. Not a guarantee. If not, you can still check out my preview video. Thank you, Edgard, for the super chat. One BRL. I appreciate that so very much. Edgard comes through big time. You are the man. That is a super chat. That is calls for a super chat. Thank you. There we go. Have a great day. When the Giants come to town, it's bye, bye, baby. Every time the chips are down, it's bye, bye, baby. 'Cause history's in the making at Oracle Park. Cheer for the batter and light the spark with the San Francisco Giants. It's bye, bye, baby. With the San Francisco Giants. It's bye, bye, baby. All right, there you have it. Thank you so much, John Miller, for those tips and good chords that you sent me. Miles, thank you so much for being here. Love who's strong. History is definitely in the making. The playoffs are here. The Giants are in the playoffs, and we'll be taking on, I don't know, we'll find out tomorrow, Cards or Dodgers. Thank you again. Have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. See ya!
And he drives it into right center field. Hit it, Todd. This baby is way back. On a hit.
In the final moments of the regular season. That's into the corner and potentially trouble. It is a fair ball. Bogarts was waved. Now he was stopped. We're going to have a play at the plate. It's too late. Red Sox third base coach Carlos Fablis got caught in between there. First he stopped him, then he sent him, and it all
right here. One big blow.
Into the gap in left center field. Schwarber scores easily. Kike right behind him. Throw into second where Verdugo is out, but not before the damage is done. 3 walks in the inning. 2 of them come around to score on the...
Oh no! We suck again!